There's a
I'm like,
cage built to hold a human monster. Is anyone inside?
as you can plainly see, no. Isn't Hachi is short for 8 in Japanese? No, it's Hatachi. And that would be 8 people, right? This, I can do apples, right? Come here. Aha! Get that apple.
Take that.
What's that?
It's an apple. Do pawns not eat? I know they supposedly don't go old. How do they reproduce? They don't go old, right? And they don't die normally. And they don't have wills of their own. Do they have children? Do they reproduce normally, or do they just pop out of the aether? Out of the pawn universe?
No! Attack! Put an end to it!
Let's put an end to it. Just a second. Oh. Yeah. Hold still. Hold still. Oh my gosh. There we go.
A waterfall. Mind the depth of the water, Arisen.
Yeah, well, since they have no, like, no will of their own and stuff, I assume there's no love or anything like that. So it'd be, unless they just, like, at some point, or, like, pair off, child comes out. But yeah, they just kind of pop out. Well, because they come out of the void or whatever their world, whatever that the pawn world is. I'm assuming they're like some sort of like random, like their souls. Now, I never really knew the lore too much, so I don't know if it's ever explained even a little bit, like given a hint as to what pawns are. Like if they're souls or the soulless, or you know, or if they're really from another world, or you know, the spirit, like another realm kind of scenario. I'm kind of interested to see what they do, because there's a light story here. It's not a super heavy story. It's you kind of get to learn about the world and some characters and stuff. Oh, get him. But you know, I guess it's not your typical story. It's just very, I don't know, it's very light. It's not very involved in your character. Kind of reacts and does stuff in the world, but damn it, Gary! Did I kill Gary? No, Gary's fine. You guys, would you? I can't tell which one is not. Okay, I think purple. Okay, no, she's attacking. She's attacking that one, but he didn't have a thing above his head. All right, which one's? Okay, I thought they were gonna have a thing above their head, but they don't always have a thing above their head. All right. Is this a bad guy? No? Well, shit. I'll just follow Valkyrie and attack who she attacks. I think that's a bad guy. Gary, get out of combat. Go away. Shoot. Twice now I've attacked Gary. Poor Gary. Oh, they're still there. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see your question. Scaling damage? I'm not quite sure. I'm not like an expert. I've played quite a bunch of Dark Souls, but what do you mean, obviously, the damage, like, if you put damage scales depending on what you put into stats, I don't know. Is there... I'd check Google, I guess. Give me a second. Is this a legit question, or are you fucking with me? Fuck. What? You just decided to run like a fucking mile out of... Oh, really? So they don't exist? So each pawn exists for every arisen that's existed? I know the dragon gets, like... The dragon, whenever... doesn't it get, like, teleported through time, so it's like a never-ending loop, almost? It's kind of like Sin from Final Fantasy X. He gets defeated, and then, like, 10 years later it comes... What? Kill? Okay, we need to kill this thing real quick. So, obviously, if you up your dexterity, or if you up your strength, your damage scales with said skill. Your intelligence, I think it's your intelligence skill, ups your magical damage. So, is that what you mean by scaling?
Please don't overdo it.
Oh, damage. That number. I never understood. I just know bigger number equals bigger damage, obviously. And once you hit around, depends on each Dark Souls is different. Dark Souls 3, I think it's like 40 or 50. Once you hit 40 or 50 in the respective category, I think I hear him. 40 something or 50 something, and where are these guys going? They keep running away and then coming back. Then you get far less of a bonus. What? Oh my gosh, they're really annoying. I thought we killed all these guys. They must have respawned. Yeah, so you'll get far less of a bonus. So, like if you're doing a dex build, once you hit 50, it's better to put your stats into strength instead of continuing to put them into dex, because you'll get less of a bonus. Now, if, say, I guess the scaling damage I'm thinking also, so like if something scales better in a certain stat, so obviously if a weapon is like D in strength, D in intelligence, D in, I think it's intelligence, D in dexterity, then it doesn't really matter technically what stat you're putting your points into, because yeah, it doesn't matter what stat you're putting your points into, because it will scale the same with all of them. But obviously, if it's an then you can modify some weapons with certain items that will allow you to switch. If it's like D or E or B across the board for like two stats, like say strength and dexterity, you can modify it with an item that'll make it A in dexterity, and you'll have, if you bonused, a greater bonus out of those dexterity points rather than being. So yeah, so if you have a specific build, if you're going all dexterity, obviously you want a greater scaling bonus in the weapon. So if you're a dex build, you want that weapon to have, you want scaling A. Was it waving to me like get going?
What a large tree.
Hey Reaper, what's going on, bud? Yeah, so you want so that scaling bonus if you're doing a build in, like I said, like dexterity.
It is a steep grade, doubly so with aught in hand.
obviously you're going to want a weapon that scales A and dexterity. But if you're doing a mixed build, say you're doing dexterity and magic, then you then a weapon that kind of spread. If you have a weapon, if you're kind of spread out all over the place, then your weapon
It is difficult to walk such a narrow
then
path.
it's not going to be that big of a bonus. So that's why a lot of people just have a single build. Well, they'll like I tended to always just put all my points into dexterity for damage. Got a weapon that had A scaling or B scaling, and then upgraded it with, or found a weapon I like, and then would upgrade it with a specific item that would give it A scaling and dexterity. And then I would sometimes augment with like a little bit of. See, she's waving in front of me like I'm standing still. It's funny. And then I like augment myself with a little bit of magic to like so I could put certain abilities on my weapon or use very certain specific abilities, but that wouldn't matter because my weapon wouldn't scale in those. So if it scales in dexterity, obviously you want to put more points in dexterity. But kind of have an idea of what weapon it's kind of hard to have an idea. They usually have a weapon that scales in every category that I can think of. So you'll eventually find one, or you can look one up on the internet, and then you can go get it. If you want to do a strength build, or if you want to do a magic build or something, then you could go find an item that's that scales in that category. Otherwise, it's not a terrible thing to like do a little bit, like do strength and magic. It's always good to have a little bit of magic, either to heal yourself or to give yourself buffs, or to be able to do like a random magic attack or a cleric attack out of nowhere.
I hear running water.
Yeah, those things I have no idea on the numbers. So yeah, thanks, Mizu. Wait, how does... I'm assuming that's with buffs, Reaper? I don't know if I've ever gotten a weapon to S. I've always think A is the highest for me. I didn't even know S was a thing. C and what though? I'm guessing it's a scimitar, so it's either, I mean, it's dex or strength. If it's a big weapon, it's probably strength, right? How did you get 16k weight? How did you get 16k weight? You said, well, you said carry weight, so you dragged a whole basilisk body? Yeah, like you're playing on a, you can't get your weight up that way on normal servers, right? You did something. I mean, like, it's just are you on a modified server, or did you change the stats in single player? Scimitar is dex base, so putting in refined stone. Is that what you want? I was just wondering, is that what you want, Dementia? Are you trying to will barely scale strength, scaling up. Yeah, there's some. I don't know it per like I don't know the exact numbers, but there are some weapons that have low scaling already. Like they just don't have good scaling in general. They just have you just use them because either your character isn't going to scale into another isn't going to have the stats for another weapon because all weapons require a certain stat number. So so some things have just low scaling in general, and then those scaling those items that let you switch scaling stats might work on those better, but yeah, if it has a high scaling and another, like if it can scale extremely high in dexterity already, like if it can get a high number in in a scaling, putting it into another thing, yeah, I think it won't scale nearly as well in that other thing. It'll allow you to do it that way. If you're a strength build already, you're not going to get as good numbers out of the dex, I think. So I guess it doesn't matter that it's not about the stone. It matters about how you built your character. It matters about how you built your character. So it sounds like you built the strength build. So getting a weapon that is a strength build, that scales in strength and has a high strength, usually has a strength. Well, it doesn't matter the strength requirement as long as it scales high in strength is what's important. And it's been a while. I don't know what weapons would be the best ones that are high strength scaling weapons. Usually, like clubs, two-handed swords, stuff like that tend to be strength scaling weapons. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. So yeah, if you want to use the scimitar, leveling up your dex and putting a sharpstone to increase the sharpstone would increase the dexterity scaling even higher. Yeah. So if you put a lot of numbers in strength already, I would get a weapon that scales in strength. But if you put a lot of if you've put a lot of your stats in dexterity, then I would change. I can't remember if you can undo the stuff that you've like the stuff that you've done to the weapon. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Dark Souls 3. It's been at least a year or two. But usually you can get another copy of it, like the baser weapons. You could probably get another scimitar somewhere. Yeah, if you're using a dex build, then yeah, what he said. If you have a lot of your points in dexterity, then get a sharp stone, because that'll increase the scaling in dexterity. There you go, right there. You can get a shriving stone and undo, which shriving stones you should be able to buy several of those. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to buy several of those. I think the old lady sold some, or the little guy down next to the armorer, if you had found him and saved him. The thief.
I trust you rested well, given the hour. The Arisen arose late this day, eh?
We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant.
Maybe.
But fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of hydras.
Yeah. Maybe I should have slept and wait for daytime, eh? Eh? The Arisen has arisen late.
Let us go!
I always...
Familiar with his question of
These shortcuts.
protect the cart. We must protect the ox.
Flying
at all
monsters
costs.
plague the path to Grand Soaring.
Oh. Well, good thing I have a bow. Using the shortcuts for the hotkeys. It's always at least you have shortcuts, but you always, it's just funny that you always bring out your weapon.
Don't let them get to the cart. Goblin!
Where?
Insolence!
I'll take that. Holds like this one.
Yeah, especially if you're not prepared for the Abyss Watchers, they can be pretty tough. The thing I always love about Dark Souls is a lot of people think it's Dark Souls is they think it's very hard, but Dark Souls is a game that you could both handicap yourself a lot, or you can you know, you can unhandicap yourself. You can level yourself way up and make it extremely easy. Well, at least you can over level yourself extremely easily. Damn it, bitch, get down here. There we go. I mean, it just, I guess it matters how much time you want to spend, you know, doing stuff. But I explored everywhere, I do everything, so I would quite often be over leveled. I don't tend to rush into one area to the next, but yeah, not having the right weapon, you tend to do a lot less damage, so it can definitely handicap you. I really should have waited for daytime. I can't see Jack Diddley squat. It'd be so much easier to see these dumb harpies.
Leave it to me.
I do like this about this game, though.
Surprise, of course, that many of
Like,
them
nighttime
have
actually can make a big surprise for you. Yeah, and also having experience with the game definitely helps. Because Dark Souls 3, I enjoyed it quite a bit, but compared to Dark Souls 1 and 2, well, Dark Souls 2 can be extremely easy just because it's, I'll argue against how well designed it is, even though I enjoyed it. There's a lot of ways you can kind of spam a lot of things easily, especially if you're a magic user. Oh, hello. There was something big.
Fiend with a woman's form! I'll provoke it!
But if you have experience with the games, then that can help you a lot with the difficulty.
Be the means to shoot it down!
I'll take that.
I just saw her.
There's yet a ways to go.
Are they waiting for me or no? It's going. Okay. This is actually like one of the more interesting escort missions I've done before.
Wolves hunt in packs.
Shouldn't you? You should be able to buy sharp gems, or no? Is that dependent on whether or not you brought the right item back to the old lady? Ah! Or the like I said, it's been a while. There's a lot more things, a lot more stuff here that attacks than I remember.
We have triumphed.
How's our beast doing? Cool little buffalo dude.
Keep watch for falling rocks on the path ahead, Captain.
I
So many twists. It's hard to see what lies ahead.
It's not just the twists that worry me, it's the fact that we're in pitch dark. Is that what that was? Let's see.
Fallen rock bars the path.
You can kick the bison to make it run faster.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. We have triumphed.
I just remember there being a rock around here somewhere that falls down on you.
Stay at the cart's side.
But maybe I'm remembering wrong. Are those gobos up there, or is that a person? I guess it does diverge. I thought we were going up to the left. Uh-oh. What the hell is that? Is that the... was that the rock?
Behind us! Stand clear!
Stairmaster, Harpies, do not get trapped!
Don't stop! We're exposed here!
Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, fuck. He just took half damage. What the hell? How was I supposed to stop that?
We have triumphed. This is a fine place to lie in ambush, Arisen.
Can one of you guys heal the beast? Can we heal the beast? Oh, my poor buffalo. You better not die on me. How was I supposed to stop that thing? Okay, I should probably go ahead and, like, lure out any traps.
Stairmaster, Harpies! Wolves hunt in packs!
I'll provoke it. Slippery target.
On solid ground, the advantage is
Cannot
ours!
turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had done this during the day. I should have slept.
It's treacherously steep.
I don't know. I might have accidentally put it in her thing. I don't know if I'd have to look at her priorities. I don't know if the boon is in a secondary slot or if it matters if I put it how I organize them in which order. She might also not have fire boon. She might only have I think she has holy for sure and thunder.
On solid ground, the advantage is ours!
Find an opening and strike.
Beast!
No, they hold the advantage. What be the means to shoot it down?
Anytime.
So I have to check. I'll have to check.
Leave it to me.
The creatures come! Cut them down, men!
Bitch, hold still.
My fire is yours!
Careful, a goblin. You must take care.
Stay calm.
Yeah, I would have. I don't understand the inclination. I went with whatever was. So there was Medicant. Wait, please tell me. Okay, I thought we lost the. So Medicant was one of them. I'd have to. We can sit. I can sit down and look. I want her to make. I want her to be primarily a healer, because then I'll switch another character. Oof. Is that good? I wanted her to be primarily a healer, so. I thought that's what it was gonna do, but I'll be honest, I don't know. Yeah, when we get to the capital, I'll sit her down and see what her stats thing is. Hopefully won't. No! Did I just shut the door? Oops. I just wanted to pick up the item.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that poor guy is almost dead.
Place must have seen a ferocious battle. This is the final way castle before Sword.
Who just hit that? Did one of my guys just blow that up? Did that soldier just blow up that thing? I swear to God, if he had killed the beast.
Good. We've come this far safely. Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Sword's
Okay.
gates, men.
What did she just give me then? She gave me lightning just now? It would be nice if you could just choose instead of like literally just choose on the bar instead of like the way they talk. You know, the question choices just be like medicant up, this down, yada yada yada. Just let me choose which ones. Like let me put 3 of them up. Where is this goblin? Can't see jack niddly shit. Wow, this game gets really dark. She's using Frazzle. High Frazzle.
What's that?
Careful, a goblin!
She is healing.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Why can't we heal? I wish we could use a healing spell on the, oh shit.
Are you alright, Master?
End it!
I sent you back to the grave!
Can someone get me, please?
Never mind the beasts.
There we go.
I'll take the lead.
I'm out of here.
Counter after they strike.
Whoa, someone's still shooting.
Beasts. We have triumphed.
Okay, guy's still about the same health. I feel terrible if we lose it.
The corpses! Seems all roads lead to Grand Sword.
Oh no, I know zombies come out around here at night. Are we gonna run into zombies before we get there? Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, when we get there, I'll find the talking table and we'll try and change it. We'll change it up. Also, like I said, I don't think I bought she doesn't have the fire boon. I think I bought holy boon, which I think she just equipped me. She's got holy and lightning, so she's got high frazzle though. I didn't give her the fire one because the other character has fire, so I wanted to not overlap. I wanted to have different stuff, but fire, like most things tend to be weak against fire, don't they?
A good start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
Look at those characters. Did we lose one of the soldiers? I think we lost a soldier. Yeah, we started off with Mercedes, right? And 3 soldiers? Or was it just 4 health bars?
The Duke's burden is great.
Maybe it was 3 soldiers and the buffalo thing. What I really want them to add in the next game is mounts. I hope you get a horse or a buffalo to ride around. I think it's kind of cool that they had the cats. I know the cat lion guys are kind of generic, and but I still like them. They look cool. I like how they look like they're very lion-esque. And it looks like you might be actually be able to make your character a lion, so it's just not like the NPCs. I hate it when they add like you have character creation in a game, and then they have like a whole bunch of these cool species, like the Final Fantasy has like all the little creatures and the bunny rabbit people and stuff, and then all you can play is the humans.
A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the cause work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Sorin.
Doesn't the Hydra just grow 2 more heads in the place when you cut one off?
Good. Rest up, men.
This way leads on.
That was weird.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men!
Challengers,
Step
Scalar.
lively!
I remember that stalker.
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Edison. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Sorin. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
Okay. Is any of those their primary like buffing? Checkpoints complete. The item you receive has been distributed to you. Your main pawns. The items you received have been distributed to you, your main pawn, and item storage. What was that? What items? If you mistakenly lost or sold an important item, try checking the Curiosity Shop in Grand Sorin. Oh, cool. I like games that do that. There's so many times I've accidentally sold something that is like a really cool piece of armor or something, and then never able to get it back, or they're like, oh, go back to the vending machine, and then it's like, well, that's something I did like 3 days ago, and they're like, well, sorry, it's lost. Let's see. I think if is this the this is this is the inn? Knowledge chair. Yes, that's what I want. Come here, cutie pie.
Do you favor a pawn who watches over your safety, Arisen, or one who seeks out and gathers anything of use?
What a... Damn it. At the beginning of the game, they showed me the thing. Which one should I choose here? Guardian or Inquisitor? I assume Guardian, because they get items of use anyway. I mean, once you make your pawn. What do you mean? Once you make your pawn, you'll have to buy potions. I didn't even see that until now. Yeah, it's one letter off. It's funny though. It's all right. I did. Anything goes here. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, this is. I'm not like we're not gonna. I don't. We're not gonna make fun of gay people or anything. But at the same time, if you make a mistake, it's not a deal. So, like, I'm not gonna call out like start like bashing on gay people. But at the same time, I'm not gonna. It was funny. I didn't even notice it until I started reading too. Oh, so I have to get a potion to change her thing. So wait, so this sitting at the table doesn't change it? I thought that's what this was for. Okay, so do I have to go all the way back to that to the guy at that inn where you first get your pawn and buy something from him? Or where is the person I have to buy it from? Oh, it's slow as hell. Let's seeks out or gathers, I guess Guardian.
As you wish. I shall be your shadow, Arisen. With anything daring to attack you, my main target.
Okay.
I try to speak or remain silent as the situation demands. Would you have me continue in this way, Master? As you wish. I will attempt to be more talkative from now on. How would you have me respond to your orders?
I have no idea. It would be nice. I hate it when they do stuff like this and they don't let you know what it really means.
It shall be done. Should I fall, and you see fit to help me, in what manner can I thank you? If it pleases you.
Alright. They didn't really seem to... It really didn't seem to change anything. Alright, who do I go buy that thing from then? Oh, back where you killed the Hydra. Okay. Yeah, so the guy running the inn, or is there either the guy running the inn, okay. Yeah, back where you killed the Hydra. To my knowledge, you can teleport over there to the starter area and make it to the... Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember there's at least one infinite fairy stone. It's just a drink, dog. It's not food. My dog is looking at me like I'm eating something. It's just a drink. Go lay down. You're fine. Okay, we'll do that later then. Let me just it's not gonna be the end of the world.
There isn't a men of the corps speak of. For plainer air than I'd expected. Forgive me. I spoke poorly.
What?
I simply imagined this.
Oh, hi.
Right from nature.
Oh, you're knocking my stuff over, dog. Hi, what you doing? Oh, ow, 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 ow. You gotta trim your paw. You gotta trim them paws. Those long claws of yours. You don't. Did my... Why is it not... Forgive me, I have spoken...
Pray,
There we go.
allow me to begin anew. I am Asala, and this is my inn, though we deal in a number of trades here.
I thought somebody was knocking at something all of a sudden, and it's just someone walking
I
by.
hope this is the first of many visits, sir. I am at your service. Oh, you wish to learn of the Pawn Legion? Then the shortest path to the answers you seek
leads west from here.
No, I wanted to learn new skills.
There you'll find Grand Soren's Bond Guild. It is a gathering place for their kind. Just tell the sentries you have business with the guild. They'll let you past. Have your pick. Any you like.
Is this it? Is this the one I want? Ranger? Daggers and longbows. Swords, daggers, shields, and bows. Oh wait, damn. Is this the one I want? Assassin? Why all of a sudden can I use a whole bunch of stuff in this one? Here, let's try Assassin. Sword, dagger, shields, bows, daggers, staff, magic bow. I think Assassin's what I used to play. Yeah, because I could get like everything on it. I could do swords and shields, daggers and bows. So like you get like most of the weapons. But I would also play Magic Archer so often. So we're gonna buy that. And then what should I play? So Mackey's gonna get Sorcerer. Uh-oh. Can I equip? I remember. I think if you get naked, they'll comment, won't they? What is this? Tier of Enlightenment. Momentary Monocle. Oh, they're giving me items. Hello. Nice. Oh, that's Marigold. What's her name's? Oh, they're pretty. Alright. Sure. Totally. Yeah, you can go ahead and tell me. Oh, what? Can I not wear it? Damn it. I need a different weapon. I need to go buy one. Damn. Can she wear this? She can. Give her a monocle. Give her a tiara. I'll give her a tiara. Tiara of Enlightenment. Ooh, that's cool. I like that outfit. One 43, 214, 146, 229. Does she not have any pants then? Or can I equip both? Oh, you can equip both, okay. Ingle, high angle. What?
Have
What?
your pick.
Do
Any
you have to go
you
potty?
like.
Do you have to go potty? Yes? Okay.
What will it be today?
Okay. Broad cut. Cutting a broad swath with blade while following avoid. It's a quick stab, withdrawal slash without distance user and target line. Guess we'll get both of these. Oh wait, that's sword, damn it. Already have biting wind, shield strike. I don't have a shield. Get the. If you want to rank up vocations faster, you want to kill enemies that give you less XP. Less XP. So if you give. Really? So what's the point of XP? I thought getting XP is what made you level up. Your vocation, that is. So there's leveling up your character, and then there's also leveling up your vocation. Those are separate? Oh, okay. So the less XP you get, the smaller XP dosages, a larger dosage will go towards your vocation, and a smaller will go towards your level. Interesting. I don't know why it doesn't just split down the middle until you're completely leveled up, and then it would go towards all your leveling. That's weird. Advanced form of base skill, adding a new pattern to chains of sword slashes. Sword of mace, dagger, dagger. Broad range flurry of dagger blows, puncturing with a fierce kick. Form a swift, deadly double strike. Okay. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, she didn't have fire boon, so let's give her fire boon. And she has Trazzle already? Well, shit. I don't have a healing ability now, damn it. Create a concentrated field of cold around the user that deals ice damage to whatever foe it touches. Oh, so are you saying I will this so whatever my discipline, so since I have the assassin, I have the source equipped, but then if I had a, the knight equipped, the magic person equipped, or the magic archer equipped. Oh shoot, my mic is breaking up. Sorry. Stupid thing. There we go. Test 1, 2, 3. I don't know why. Dog. Is it maybe it's because my dog's pushing in on me? What are you doing? No, it sounds like it's coming in okay now, I think. I guess my question was, so if I have the knight equipped, I'm gonna get like maybe more, what, HP stats when I level up or something? Versus, I don't know. So it depends on what class or which discipline you have equipped. Your stats are gonna be different when you level up, or what bonuses you get when you level up. Because I never knew that. I played it as if I thought your character had base stats, and then they would the only thing that like augmented them was your equipment, and then yeah. You have mage equipped, you will gain more magic stat. If you have the fighter equipped, you'll gain more health stat per level up. Oh, okay. So that really stinks, because I enjoyed switching classes. So this really forbids you from wanting to switch classes later on. I didn't know that, because I guess it is min-maxing. I mean, my pawn probably is going to stay as a sorcerer, but I like switching between like the magic archer and I would have liked it if they didn't do that. I wished if you could just I wish if the things that mattered was your I wish the things that changed your stats I could like armor, the stat is what really mattered. Like you have like your base stats doesn't matter, and then your class would maybe change your stats, give you certain bonuses and negatives, and then your armor that you have equipped would then also it would change stat effects. Um, because it makes me I have to play a certain way if I want certain stats, and then it also means then if I just want if I want to play as a certain character, let's just say I want to change some things up, maybe I want to play as a certain character, then damn. So what stats do you know what stats I get if I'm an assassin versus if I'm a magic archer? Because I kind of want to. Things. So what I would like is I like things that do to role play choice like that, but I want them to be either known or how can I say? I want to say permanent. I don't mind permanent choices, but I would like them to be I want them to be more like choice effective. So like if you're going through a quest and I don't know, if you're going to have a larger health pool or something, then if you're going to get certain bonuses or something throughout the game, and it's going to affect, if you're going to get like a health regenerate, like a bonus to health regeneration, or if you're going to get bonus to stamina or something like that, it becomes more of an active choice. That way, that or it would be nice if there's a way you could reset it. Because otherwise, if you want a new character, if you want to play as a different class, unfortunately, you're going to have to start a whole new game. Just for the min-maxing. Unless, I guess the game doesn't require you to min-max, I guess. I guess there isn't a like you don't have to min max to defeat like all like bosses or something. You don't have to have not necessarily the perfect character, but you don't have to have the character built perfectly. You know, if you have I guess a subpar character, you could probably still get through the game. Yeah, but it's still going to be in the back. Now, you didn't know this, but this is still going to be in the back of my mind now. You know, if I want to change characters, I guess I could just play as. But then I guess if I switch it up, because then in my mind I'll know then if I decide to say switch it up and play as I don't know another character. If I decide to play a mage or something for a while, I'll know I'll have far less magic or something. I'll have a far lesser stat, and before it'll be like if I'm not playing the character that I started off the game as, I'm gonna be crippling myself, and that's just something I'll have to that kind of not your fault. It kind of annoys me. That's the way the game is. I never knew the game was that way. I thought the only thing that affected your stat stuff was like your character had a base stat, like it leveled up 1 through whatever the levels were. Those base stats leveled up. Then your armor and equipment changed your stats, and your character class choice changed your stats. But it's an interesting way to do it. But it kind of makes it like Pokemon. You start the game with the Pokemon. When you start the game with it, you're never gonna have stats because like all the stuff all through stats along right. Those stat changes that you make. The perfect attack stat, perfect speed stat, you know, whatever Pokemon, or perfect special attack and perfect speed stat, because like you'll be all the ones when you're getting all your when you're leveling it up and battling all these Pokemon, you're battling a wide variety of Pokemon and getting different values from different Pokemon. Is it doing it again? Why is it doing? Oops. Test 1 2 3. So it's cutting out for you? I'm listening right now. Yeah, I did it a whole sentence. Maybe I bumped it. I don't know. At the moment, it's not doing it. I think maybe it's this chord. I'm playing with the... Here, let me play with the chord Jiglet. Is it still coming through? Yeah, that whole... I was jiggling it the whole time I was just talking, and it still works. I don't... Maybe it's my internet. The bit... Okay, I'm looking at the bit. I'm looking at banana... Shush. I'm looking at my bit rate, and it is all over the place. I mean, it's spiking up and down. It's in the green at the moment, but it's just... Yeah, it is weird. But at the moment, like, I'm coming through clear. The other thing, too, is... I don't know, maybe it's coming through... It could be coming through clear for me, but it's not coming clear for you. So... Anyways, I was saying, like, if you start off your Pokemon game with a Pokemon, if you want to have the perfect stats, you're not going to get it. Because the each Pokemon adds a value similarly, and when you level up, you get those values. So it's kind of in the same way. Your character, if you change classes in this, you're going to come out with a unique stats every time you do a playthrough if a player keeps changing their classes. You know, same thing with a Pokemon. Every time you play through the game, if you're not paying attention to what you're defeating, you're going to have different stats every time through. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let my dog out. I think she has to use the restroom, and that's why she's barking at me. Yeah, I think they've kind of probably put that in there for min-maxers. They probably put it in there for people that wanted to do that, but that just it in the back of my mind, it's gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna drive me crazy if I want to change up the character at all later through the game. You know, I'm gonna know my magic pool's lower, my health pool's lower, you know, that kind of thing. I'm gonna know that the characters. And unfortunately, I'm guessing there's not a way for you to change that. The nice thing in Pokemon or some other games is they'll allow you to have different setups or something, so that you can kind of play through the game and you'll have different setups, and you can have those stats evaluated on in different ways. Like you can still kind of do the min-max thing and set it up in different ways, different class, which I liked about this, having the class system and breaking it down. I wish what they did is they allowed you to min-max in each class category, instead of having it set on just your one character. If they had something set up so you could kind of min-max on each class, then that I think would be better. That way, like you could play. That way, people that wanted to play each class or change up each class, it would be better for them, because they could switch classes and they could still have a strategy in which you could maximize your leveling or maximizing your stats. But you're not stuck to playing one thing all the way through, and then when you switch classes, your stats are muted or minimalized. But maybe they could have some other kind of fall off, some other kind of negative effect for changing classes all the time, or something like that, or make it harder to change classes. I don't want to say harder to change classes, something. I'm not quite sure what though. But I wish it followed the classes and those stats came. You could min-max through the class stats instead. Yeah, I hope I hope that's a change they pull in the next one, is making it so each class has its own stat structure. Like maybe just a second, dog. Like your character has its own base stats, and then the class adds stuff on top of that. And when you level up the class, or whatever it's called, the rank of the class, either A, it allows you to choose certain buffs and choices. So that way, you could do like a min-max via your choices. Like certain choices might be better than the others, or there's different ways to play the class, a la like an MMO or something. Or there's certain ways you could min-max the class, allowing you to put more magic stats in said class or something like that. Rather than that way, if I decide to play a mage and level that all the way up through the first third of the game, but then, hey, I want to change things up, or let's say I'm just not interested, or I'm not liking the mage, and I want to switch to a different class. Stop it, dog. If I don't like it and I want to switch it up, I'm not then negatively affected, because now my stats are going to be somewhat negatively affected, because my other class is not going to use said stats nearly as much or at all. Like if I decide to go a warrior route or something. So, I think they could improve it, but after level 100. So I would have to stick with the same vocation all the way through level 200. So I chose assassin. Is that even? I like it. I like assassin because it has several different. has several different weapon choices. Is that even a decent? So do you level the mage all the way up and then switch? So should I level? So if I want to do assassin, should I level up the ranger all the way and then switch? Is that the idea? Huh. Normally they would level. I'll have to do that on a separate playthrough then. I think I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and I guess we're gonna be sticking. This is gonna be one playthrough. This is gonna be a mixed character. I'll probably go ahead and. Ah, damn. I don't know then. Do I wanna?
What will it be today?
Damn.
Have your pick. Any you like.
Change vocation. Maybe. What rank are we on the Strider? I guess we'll continue ranking Strider up and Mage up. We'll continue that and then change your equipment. I guess we gotta change our. That really annoys me. Why can't? I think the things that should carry over should stay carried over.
Have your pick. Any you like.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know I like this game is 10 years old, so I'm hoping they make positive changes for the Wait, did I switch her to mage? Did she not?
Have your pick. Come again soon.
Did she not have to change?
Are your travel preparations complete?
Yeah, she did. She didn't. Well, that's kind of good. We were gonna have to get her new gear anyways, so let's go ahead and equip this. But I can still. Oh, I can still equip these. Nice. At least we got a bonus. Did she never have a shirt? I guess not. Okay.